So, from stress at work to nerve wracking headlines in the news to rude comments from strangers online, it can get difficult to protect your peace. However, it is really important that we find ways to protect our peace for everyday peace of mind. Keep watching to learn how to do this. Hey everyone, my name is Bola Shokumbi. I'm the founder and CEO of Clever Girl Finance. I'm also the author of the Clever Girl Finance book series and my most recent book, Choosing to Prosper. Welcome to Clever Girl Finance TV. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to create peace every day in your life, regardless of what is happening, regardless of outside factors. But first, what does it mean to protect your peace? Well, protecting your peace is all about caring for yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And it is really up to you to define what peace looks like for you in your everyday life. Keep in mind that protecting your peace is a lifelong journey. It's not something that you do once and then it just happens to go on forever. You have to be intentional about protecting your peace. And as you grow and you evolve, your idea of protecting your peace, what protecting your peace means to you might change, and that's perfectly fine too. In addition, when you're able to develop the skills to protect your peace, you're able to improve your overall well-being mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and that in turn can improve your overall health and well-being. That said, let's get into 11 ways in which you can protect your peace. Number one, set boundaries. Boundaries help you honor your needs, feelings, goals, and more. And so it's important to set boundaries with people around you to protect your peace. So for example, let's say you enjoy going out to eat and you go out to eat often with a friend. However, this friend always wants to split the bill 50-50, but she always orders so much more than you. One way to set a boundary to protect your peace is to tell him or her in advance that, hey, listen, we're going to go out to eat, but I'm only going to pay for what I order if you don't mind. That is one way, a nice way to set a boundary and protect your peace. Number two, distance yourself from unsupportive people. And so sometimes you cannot avoid unsupportive people, but you can set boundaries around them. For example, you may have a negative coworker or a nosy coworker that you cannot avoid because you have to work with them, but you can limit how much time you spend with them, and you can also limit how much you share with them as a way to set your boundary to protect your peace. When you're able to distance yourself from unsupportive people, you minimize your stress and allow yourself to have peace of mind. And sometimes it can be difficult because negative people like to feed off of other people sometimes. But when you're really clear on that boundary, when you know when to get up and walk away, when you know when to say, you know what, thank you, I will see you later, when you know how to not answer the call, not respond to the message, it gets easier to set the boundary to distance yourself from unsupportive people. You also want to be very mindful of what you share with unsupportive people because sometimes when they have information about you, they leverage that as ammunition against you and can make you feel stressed and have anxiety based on the feedback that they're giving you. So be mindful about what you share with unsupportive people in your life. Number three, don't take things personally. Sometimes just letting things roll off and slide off is best for your peace of mind. It does not mean that your feelings are not valid, that they're not valuable, but sometimes it's not worth pursuing something with someone who doesn't really understand or care about what they said or even know that they have hurt your feelings. So sometimes the best thing is just to let things go. And a lot of times when it comes to things that people do that are hurtful or disrespectful, it's rarely about you and many times about them and whatever is happening in their own lives. So sometimes it's okay to just let things go, let things slide. Don't take it personally to maintain your peace. Not everything deserves a conversation. Not everything deserves a battle, an argument, or even a discussion. Number four, learn that change will always happen. And once you're able to embrace the fact that change will happen, you are able to build resilience. And that means instead of worrying about what is going to go wrong, you can protect your peace knowing that, you know what, life happens, things may go wrong, but I have the ability to adapt. Number five, find peace of mind through meditation or prayer. Sometimes you just need that quiet time, that focused time to realign your thoughts, to minimize and dismiss negative thoughts, to allow yourself to build patience and gratitude and contentment. And you can do all those things by leveraging meditation or prayer. And these things are shown to have long-term benefits because when you're able to meditate or pray, you're able to find that self-awareness to get in tune with how you're feeling and the thoughts the thoughts that are happening in your head and redirect all of that towards a positive angle. Number 6, set limits on social media and news. Sometimes your peace is impacted by other people and what they're posting on social media, or by the crazy, scary, awful headlines that are perpetually in the news. We don't always need to consume this information that's going to cause us stress and anxiety. We don't always need to see people on social media that are going to annoy us or get on our nerves or make us feel inadequate or make us want to spend our money. So limit that social media and news feed in your life to give yourself peace of mind. Number 7, know that you cannot change how others act. The way people are going to act is the way they're going to act, and you can't change that. Neither is it your responsibility to change that. What you can change, however, is your response. So, for example, you may have a family member that every time there's a family gathering, they have a negative comment to make about you. The way that you can change that is by changing how you respond, as opposed to going back and forth with them or letting them affect your mood or getting into an argument with them. Set a boundary and don't engage with them at the party, or tell them, you know what, I don't appreciate your comments. Thank you very much, and keep it moving. You can't always change people, but you can change how you respond. Respond with positivity as opposed to anger. Ignore. Don't take it personal. Let things roll off and set your healthy boundaries. Number 8, avoid unnecessary conflict. Listen, there is always drama to be found everywhere, with friends, at work, with family members, but just because there's drama and just because someone has irritated you or annoyed you doesn't mean you need to feed into it. Avoid the conflict. Give yourself that peace of mind. Walk away, hang up the phone, delete the text. Keep it moving. Number 9, remember to be grateful. Gratitude is so key when it comes to maintaining your peace of mind, because it reminds you of all the amazing things that you have going for you. It reminds you to be thankful for who you are and where you are, despite whatever hardships or difficulties you might be facing in life. You are well, you are healthy, you are alive, right? Those are all things to be grateful for. You have shelter, you have food. There's so many things that you can be grateful for, even if everything in your life is not perfect, even if you are facing challenges. And one way to work on being grateful and being intentional about being grateful every day is to start a gratitude journal. Being grateful can certainly help you maintain that peace of mind. Number 10, focus on your financial wellness. There is nothing like peace of mind than having your finances in order. And this does not mean that your finances need to be perfect. You might be on your own journey towards saving, towards starting to invest, towards paying down debt, towards learning how to budget. But having a plan in place that you can actively work on to take steps to achieve those financial goals that you have for yourself can give you so much peace of mind than when you don't have any plans and you're not sure how to plan your money and you don't know where your money is going. And number 11, take time for self-care. Self-care has many benefits, including improving your mental health, your emotional health, and even your physical health. So it's really important that you carve out time in your life for yourself, to take care of you, to nurture yourself, and to give yourself peace of mind. You can practice self-care in many simple ways: by going for a walk, by calling a friend, by journaling, by watching your favorite TV show, by taking a bubble bath. There's so many ways that you can practice self-care in simple ways that don't cost you any money or very little money. And so, like I said, protecting your peace is a lifelong journey. But once you start being intentional about protecting your peace, you're going to have much better days. You're going to minimize stress. You're going to minimize anxiety, and you're going to reap the benefits for a long time. Don't forget that you want to include your finances as you work on pursuing peace of mind, because that is also tied into it as well. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Tell your best girlfriends about Clever Girl Finance, and stop by our website at clevergirlfinance.com. We have tons of content on the blog that gets updated every single day. We also have over 30 plus completely free courses to help you as you work on your journey to financial wellness. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you next time.